Matt Mitchell is an artist. He's never been to war, but this is one civilian who understands the life of a veteran better than most. Matt is a storyteller. Instead of pen and paper, he uses oil and canvas.
I painted this one from photographs because it's a posthumous portrait with the stories that his parents told me. I just remember, pulling up to his driveway. He invites me in, and I can tell he's having second thoughts about me just from seeing me. At the time, his own hands were in braces as a result of his injury, and he wasn't sure whether he would be able to use his hands, whether he was going to have his hands. When she came into the studio, I had my first moment of, man, we may be breaking some stereotypes with this project.
Matt's project is called the 100 Faces of War Experience. It began 4 years ago when he read an article about Jeff Lucy, a Marine from Belchertown who took his own life 10 months after returning from Iraq. With permission from Jeff's parents, Matt painted Jeff's portrait from a photo. With each stroke, he realized art could help people connect with the brave men and women who've done battle in Afghanistan and Iraq.
It's not like raising awareness with statistics or study. This is raising awareness through identifying personally with someone.
So far, Matt has completed 31 portraits.
So in my comments,
Lieutenant Colonel Andre Hinson, a professor of military science at UMass Amherst, is portrait number 32. Hinson, a man who seems born to wear an Army uniform, served 2 tours in Iraq. When people see his portrait, Hinson wants them to see his pride.
I can think of no other place that I'd rather be now than to be in uniform, serving my country. I think there's a lot of good things that's going on the ground, and I'm not sure if the true story is being told, but I think there's a lot of good work that's going on.
Along with sharing their faces, those featured in the project are also asked to share words that will accompany the painting. Anything they want: journal entries, stories, letters, emails, opinions on war. Lieutenant Colonel Hinson decided one of the things he wants by his picture is a prayer.
Happy moments, praise God. Difficult moments, seek God. Quiet moments, worship God. Painful moments, trust God. Every moment, thank God.
Matt began by painting local soldiers here at the studio behind his Amherst home. Since then, he's been traveling the country looking for other people, other faces to complete the project. Army Sergeant Chad Anderson from Waterbury, Connecticut, served in Afghanistan from 2006 to 2007. By his portrait, it says if you see an infantryman, shake his hand and thank him for a job well done. Scott Morgan, a retired Army sergeant from Houston, Texas, suffered life-changing injuries in Iraq. He writes, "I have paid a lot for defending our nation under a misleading guise." Guilford Mooring, a lieutenant commander in the Naval Reserve from Wilmington, North Carolina, was a part of the reconstruction in Iraq for much of 2006. His statement reflects on the attacks of September 11th, calling it the awakening call for the 3 generations since the greatest generation. But he says, unlike our parents and grandparents, we answered the call by continuing our lives as we had before the attacks.
Initially, we were there for a shorter period of time.
Spending countless hours bringing these soldiers to life, brushstroke by brushstroke, has given him not only an education on the life of military men and women, but also those being painted an outlet as well.
Because I'm sitting here, they can say whatever they want, and I'm not going to try and tie it into an assessment of their sanity or where their psyche is at. I'm just going to paint a respectful painting. Really, no matter what they say to me.
Matt says this project is not about his feelings about the war.
I want people to come in and be candid. I want their words to be up front. And what I've found with my own views on the war, when I look at what everyone's had to say to me, I gain a lot of depth.
He says his mission is to let people form their own opinions about the fighting through the words and the faces of the soldiers who have fought it. I'm Ted Daniel, Fox 25 News.